Alright, good morning guys. Brandon Harden here. Hope you're having a great day. We just woke up and now we are 20 days out. It's the 25th of August. We're about to get out of bed, weigh myself and get on that goddamn treadmill. Cheers. That took way more effort than I thought that it would. Actually just waking up and getting up and being like, you know what, let's smash the freaking day. Gonna get my pills out now, my health stack and all the other good stuff, get my drink and then get on the bloody treadmill. I forced myself this morning to not go on my phone when I was in bed. I knew that if today was gonna be the day that I wanted to be, then I'd have to just get up and start. Cardio is still at 45 minutes, which is kind of nice, honestly. I think Callum's kept like calories and like steps and generally other things in a good place, that cardio doesn't have to be an hour or above. Like I've done preps and stuff where I've been on the Stairmaster for 2 hours because we only had like a really short period of time to get like shredded for the show. When it's all about preserving muscle mass to not be the smallest guy on the stage, slow and steady, keeping cardio low and like altering other variables has served us well so far, and it means I don't need to spend too much time here. That was exciting. The cognitive function that I had when I woke up has gone away. So I don't know what to say right now, other than the fact that I know that my meals are in the kitchen and I'm gonna go and eat it. Also, I'm gonna make an update on my experience on retatrutide because obviously the last video was just 24 hours on it. After feeling the effects of being on it for the past like week and a half, so different to the initial 24 hours. And there was people commenting on the video too, being like, hey bro, the effects take 2 to 3 weeks. To be honest, now it's building up and it's been in my system for a little bit. I actually increased the dose just based on my like body mass index and stuff, and just like would metabolize too quickly. But I'm gonna do an update video, whether it be like 1 month on Reta. I definitely want to do something like it. But before we can think about any of that, I'm gonna make some breakfast.
Hi. You have an eyelash. Make a wish.
Eggs are done. To be honest, ever since the whole Reta situation, I've not really been adding sauce to food because I don't really care how it tastes. I do have a delivery of some sauces coming that I spent way too much money on. I spent £80. What's it called again? iHerb. I spent £80 on iHerb because they have like blue cheese sauce and like ranch sauce for like 0 calorie. Pretty pumped about that, but I'm just gonna have the eggs dry. Bareback today. Bareback. I can prep food, and I got a bowl of oats as well. Got a medley of berries this time. Strawberries, frozen blueberries and raspberries. Majestic, absolutely fantastic. And Sarah's been really good at helping me this prep with keeping me on top of water because I just forget all the time to drink water. It's a common continuation thing. She brought down my jug from the bedroom. So fill this up, it's 2.2 litres, and all I gotta do is sip on it.
Mating call.
I didn't record the start actually.
Too late.
What would your mating call be?
I don't have one, it's just aura. Pheromone. They just appear.
If you were to have a mating call, what would the sound be?
Fuck off.
If anyone's got any takers, we need to find Stu a girlfriend. Oh, not even a girlfriend actually, just someone to have some fun with.
Couldn't be happier with my current situation.
Stu's young, uncommitted. His only relationship is to Hardbody.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
I'm a sesh on the weekend, I won't say no to that either. Enjoying myself. There's no water here either, man. This is fucking, what is this house?
So to help food digest, I've come out to do some steps. Honestly, doing steps in like short periods where I do like 20 minutes here, half an hour there, building it up is easy. And honestly, like I do so much on my phone that like I just do that while I'm doing steps. And I don't want to do it all on the treadmill. The treadmill is kind of nice to just, that's like the visual lock-in. Like you're on the treadmill, you're here to sweat, you're here to drip, you're here to do it properly. You know what I'm trying to say? It's a lovely day as well. Why would I not enjoy it? I'm dressed for the occasion. I'm in a beautiful Alphalete cutoff. You can use code Hardbody to save 10% on all things Alphalete. And I'm also wearing the Hardbody Season 4 foundation shorts. These are still in stock, I'm pretty sure. I think the black are gone, but the grey is still in, and personally I think the grey are the cleanest. It's got deep pockets for your wallet, your phone, your keys, your mom, your dad, your whatever. And the mesh is completely custom to Hardbody. It's a tiny little bit stretchy, so it fits great, and that's pretty much why you never see me wear anything other than our shorts, whether it be Season 3, Season 4, or whatever else. It's always pretty much Hardbody shorts. Just check the weather, it's 27 degrees today. This came out of nowhere. It was cold the last week, and then last night I was in the office and I was like, why is it so warm? I'm literally dripping at the desk. And then today, it makes sense because it's a summer holiday again. Not sure exactly when this video is going to be uploaded, but this weekend from the 28th of August until the 31st, starting at lunchtime and then ending at midnight on the 31st, we're doing an end of summer sale with Hardbody where the entire store is 20% off. If it's too late, I'm sorry, but if you did get something, I'm really glad that you managed to save on the sale.
Lovely little stroll in Noel.
Stroll in Noel. And just like that, we're back home, and I'm gonna make my next meal. So we're just in the office, kind of like setting something up that was a random thought, but if you watch one of the previous videos, you'll know that Stu basically sorted out the TikTok shop, meaning you can now shop Hardbody on TikTok shop, which basically means that you'll get like random coupons and free gifts and random stuff. Sometimes, if you're a frequent buyer on TikTok, it might just be more pleasant to just check out on something you're always scrolling or on. So we just set the table up because we're gonna do a live. That is set up right there, it's all plugged in, and we just built this wall. It's basically stickers that we put in places that we go to. UK's leading gym equipment accessories. You can scan that barcode and go straight to the store. But this was the ESN wall. Obviously, if you turn it around, you can still see like the flavors and stuff. No free promo. This is the freaking Hardbody office. How do I move that?
You don't think you can move it? It's perfect.
The entire store is going to be 20% off, basically. You have an opportunity right now. We're running a giveaway on this live. The live is over. Honestly, that was a bunch of fun. I've never done anything like that before. I had an opportunity to display this thing that I've been building for 5 years and I'm so proud of. But anyway, right now, I'm gonna make a meal. Tonight, actually going to the movies to watch the new Superman movie, because if you haven't gathered already, today's a rest day, and rest days are an opportunity for me to just like actually just detox, because every single day feels like it's moving at 1,000,000 miles a minute. You know, obviously you're on fat burners. Retta is doing something where it's making my brain almost like hyper productive because it manages your glucose and insulin levels, as well as like stabilizes blood sugar levels too. So you're on a consistent plane of just like productivity, which is amazing, don't get me wrong, because sometimes it doesn't even feel like I'm on prep. But then last night's shoulder workout, when I do train and everything feels like it's sucking in and my throat closes up and I feel like I can't breathe, I remember that I'm on prep.
How do I take it off?
Finally, a normal person thing to do, going to the movies. We're at Showcase Cinema, Lux, to watch the new Superman. Man of Steel is one of my favorites, so it's got big shoes to fill. I know this one's been like heavily animated. Me and Senna saw a video on Instagram of like a little teaser of it. We were like, you know what, let's go watch that. So we're here, and I'm gonna give you a comprehensive rating after the movies, but we need to head in there now, because obviously we're late.
We actually chose this one over Fantastic Four as well.
The lighting's
very
nice.
We were gonna watch that. Superman 1. So was he?
Was he?
Was he?
I did not expect this. We walked out the movies. Like, what the hell? It was an embarrassment, to be honest. Like, if you've ever seen Man of Steel, you'll know that movie is absolutely incredible. You watch Man of Steel, you're like, it's been well filmed, well animated. This was like a, what did I call it? Like
parody.
It's like a parody. It's like Suicide Squad, like an embarrassment to the Superman name. They also made it into a completely different story, completely different reality, made it cringy, you used the wrong songs, it was just
None of
weird.
it kind of like matched up either.
No.
Like from scene to scene. I mean, I haven't seen Man of Steel, so like I have nothing to compare it to. And at first I was like, this is really cool, because I hadn't seen Superman in action. Each bit, each scene was just a completely different topic. and just the joke? Was it trying to be a comedy? Like, most probably that was more like it.
Yeah.
And I mean, you fell asleep, so.
I love a movie. Like, I love a movie. And me falling asleep at the movies is... That never happens. I've never actually fallen asleep at the movies once, but it was just so shit. My body physically can't stay awake to watch this. I shut down.
Honestly, don't blame you.
It was still good though, like to be out with you and stuff and to do something normal. Like, it was good to get out of the house.
There was 2 highlights to this outing. One being with you.
Yeah.
Secondly, that fruit punch or a mixed with cherry sugar-free Fanta. You know, the fancy like freestyle cola things?
Yeah, yeah.
Because the medium was like the size of my head. And then how comfy the seats were. Would I pay even £2 to watch it? No.
We have a responsibility to show Senna the real Man of Steel, and then it will all make sense. We're gonna go home now because I have something to talk about, and it's everything that we did last night. Me and Stu are in the office. We booked things, we planned things, we signed contracts, and it's all happening, but I'm gonna talk about that in a second. And we're in the office because we're about to break down the show plan and all the shows we're going to be doing. We were sat here in the same position last night. Me and Stu were going through like which airport to go into, where we're going to be staying. The Airbnb is now booked for the first show, and I had to re-sign up for my IFBB Pro membership for the year. It's $250 for the year. Obviously, you don't have to like pay for your tan at the shows. You don't have to pay to enter the shows. You can do as many as you want. So obviously, when you enter a normal show, before you get a pro card, you have to pay for each individual step. You pay the membership, and it's pretty much all covered. I signed the contracts, and I'm going to show you, but it just says status received on all 3 right now. But if I refresh, you got to like re-sign in. Membership active, my contracts. Hey! As you can see, all 3 contracts approved. These were the shows. Basically what happened there, those ones are the ones that I entered last year before I tore my shit up. Very reminiscent to see those and to just see like the contests that they were going to be. If I view them, basically it shows that the IFBB have now signed it. They know that I'm going, and they've got my membership like sort of like number and stuff, so they obviously they know who I am, and they can check over like, you know, send me any necessary details that I need. But we are officially doing, number 1 is in Germany, is the IFBB Professional League Europa Pro Championships. Number 2, Tsunami Nutrition Showdown France Pro, and that's only bikini, men's physique and bodybuilding. And then same as Italy, which is the Professional League Coliseum Italy Pro Milan. Freaking Milan. Weird. Hopping all over the world. We've only booked the flights for Germany so far and the Airbnb, because obviously the other ones are like 2 weeks after and 3 weeks after.
We're ready.
We're traveling. We're doing it. We're actually fully entered now, so there's literally no going back. Oh man, just get me on that stage. Such a cool feeling. Yeah, it just shows the signed by Jim Mannion. It's probably his assistant that like copy and pasted his signature over it, because again, an actual contract signed by Jim Mannion would be pretty freaking cool. But I'm pretty sure you get to meet the guy if you go to Olympia. That's on the bucket list. Guys, that is it for the video. You know what shows we're doing. I've now seen that the contracts have been approved, and we're officially doing all the dates, by the way. It is the 14th of September, the 27th of September, and the 5th of October. So basically between the span of 3 weeks. Or is it 4?
4. Week break after Germany.
Yeah, week break. Then we're literally like, when we start, it's not gonna freaking stop. I'm gonna be competing with the tan from the last show, with the tan from the last show, and it's just gonna feel like a whirlwind of emotion. It's gonna be tough, but that's what we've been working for the last like 14 weeks. So we got a responsibility to do it right. But guys, that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. It was a shame about the movies. Tried to do something normal. Turned out that the movie, don't go see Superman. Just take my word for it. It was crap. But if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor, drop a like, turn on post notifications, subscribe if you haven't already, because it really helps the channel grow. And I'll see you in the next episode of Hardbody Shredding. Peace. Any last words?
No sir, I'm going to Ireland. Trying to show that. Got a wedding. I'm getting married. Can't wait.
Never.